Hey guys, it's Rich Boy J here, back again with another video, and this is part 2 to my Star Wars Battlefront minifigure series. So these two figures are featured prominently in Star Wars Battlefront 2 Resurrection, and we have Zay on the left and Lieutenant Hask on the right. So first off, let's take a closer look at Zay. Alright, so here we're going to take a closer look at Zay. First thing I'm sure you'll notice is her hairpiece. It is basically Padme's hairpiece from that Episode 2 Republic gunship that most recently came out. I went ahead and I kind of skewed it to the side a little bit to kind of replicate her ponytail. It kind of sits to the side. It doesn't directly go back. I think ideally this would be kind of a reddish toned hairpiece, but they don't currently offer it in that color. But I do think this is a pretty suitable solution to Zay's hair. As for the face, I went with Rey's face. I do think she's a bit more fair toned than her mother, considering her father is Del Meeko, who has relatively pale skin. So I thought that this was a pretty accurate face piece for her, especially since it has the freckles and kind of the stern expression of that kind of the fearless Zay character would have. So I thought that made a lot of sense. As for the torso, she actually has Star-Lord's torso, and that was meant to replicate the red jacket, the red leather jacket that she gets from her dad. It doesn't really have the furred collar, but I think it gives off the general look of the dark red jacket that she wears pretty well. So I'm honestly really happy that that piece exists, because I think that and for making this character look, you know, distinctly like Zay, that was pretty crucial to have that red jacket. So I was happy that I was able to have that. And then she just has normal dark brown pants. So all in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this figure. I think that it looks pretty close to what her character looks like in Battlefront, and I think it's pretty recognizable. I was able to get it pretty as close as I really wanted to get it. I think if there's one thing that I would want to change, though, I would want to give her, I think she has like a bandolier, or maybe not a bandolier, or basically there's like a strap going across her chest, I believe. Of course, there's only so many like red leather jacket torsos that exist with Lego, but I think ideally she would have that just to kind of make it look more like her figure. But all in all, I'm very satisfied with this, and I think that this Zay figure would look pretty good in some Battlefront mock if I were to do one down the line. So now let's move on to Hask. Alright, so now we're going to look at Lieutenant Hask. Hask is a pretty simple figure to construct. I basically just took the First Order Lieutenant outfit, the same one that comes in the First Order Star Destroyer, as well as the beloved First Order AT-ST set. And I put Anakin's burnt face from the most recent Darth Vader transformation set. I do understand that in the game, he actually only has scars on the left side of his face, but obviously there's no real, I guess, minifigure head that would kind of replicate that exactly. This is really the closest that I could find with having kind of a stoic expression and the type of scarring that you would see on his face. But I do think this is a pretty good representation of him. I think that anyone who would see this and has played the game would be able to recognize that this is Hask with the scarring that you see on his face. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with this figure. The only thing that I would like now moving forward is some sort of dual molded legs with like black boots and that kind of gunmetal gray color, just so the figure could be even more accurate than it is. I try to put those black boots on all my First Order officers if they come in the correct colors. And that's going to finish up this video, guys. As always, I'll put the parts numbers in the description, so if you guys want to make these figures on your own, you'll be able to do so. You'll be able to find the exact pieces that I used, and hopefully at some point we do get some proper Battlefront 2 minifigures. But until then, I think that these are going to be some suitable replacements. Now let's see if I can make even more figures from Battlefront 2 so we can start making some Battlefront 2 mocks. That's going to finish up this one, guys. As I always say, if you like what I do, go ahead, hit the like button, support the video, hit the subscribe button, support the channel, and I'll be back very soon with more content. Thanks for watching.